Ranger with Promised Land Farm. How's it going, everybody? Hope you all are having a blessed day. Just want to show you all our next sheep move, and always to keep in mind that you got to make use of every space you have. For example, right now I'm going to put them in this enclosure, in this paddock here, and this is right next to my house, But there's about half an acre here that we're trying to utilize because there's a lot of forage, as you can see, and I don't care if it's next to my house. And you got to do with what you got, right? When you rotate 23 sheep on 5 acres, you need every space you can possibly have. And to be fair, we don't even use our front yard that goes all the way to the other side. Is about 3/4 of an acre. So let me show you where they're at right now and why I'm moving them. So here are the girls. They're still kind of eating a little bit. Got the zero turn there because I'm going to do a strategic mowing after it. I want to cut all this stuff down and trample it. But to me, this is just a personal preference. To me, I only kept them here 2 days because although there's still a lot of forage, when I put sheep on paddock, I don't just want to see tall grass. I want to see tall, different kinds of grasses that will offer a well-balanced diet. There's got to be variety. This paddock here, for some reason, only had a little bit of chicory, some Johnson's grass. It has a few plantains, a few clovers, but just very little. They went through it within the first half a day. And in my opinion, it's reached its purpose. The things that's here, if they eat it, great. But if I pull them out before they eat it all, I really don't care. And it's a very hot and humid day. So the paddock where they're going now, there's a lot of varieties, a lot of trees, a lot of shades. We won't be pulling their shade structures either. So yeah, let's go ahead and make that sheep move. Wish us luck. It's a long distance. It's just my boy and I. Okay, that was a show. We had that one that stayed behind. There's always a straggler, right? I'm gonna close this now. I'm gonna close this and they'll be here for 3, maybe 4 days, maximum 4 days. So here are the girls. To be honest with you guys, this is actually my favorite paddock to have them in, aside from the orchard. I really love having them here. Well, they're close to the house. It's very good forage, and there's a lot of trees here where they can shade. We don't have to drag the shade around. They can actually just chill under the trees, and that's one of the things I like the most. It's just having them be as interrupted, as natural as possible, and just having to look outside the window and seeing them there. There's a few scatters she's scratching on the post over there, and there's my daughter's favorite sheep, Dottie. I was gonna sell her, and my daughter said, nope, you are not selling Dottie. You can sell mom, you can sell the brother, you're not selling her. And so my daughter is not my queen, but she is my boss. And I said, okay, no problem. The Royal Whites are great. I'm in love with this breed. I love Katahdins. I don't think I'll never not have Katahdins. Okay, let's get that very clear. I'm gonna have to have always at least 5 Katahdins. And if I ever get out of the Royal White breed, which it's never say never, but to me it's kind of like a never, then obviously Katahdins before St. Croix. And I know St. Croix are better, and parasites parasite resistance, but I just like the Katahdins a lot more. A little more meat in them. The communities that I sell to, they come looking for the big bucks. They come looking for the big carcass. And I understand that in some markets, in some areas, and to some people, that the St. Croix is better, but to each his own. To me, they're all great. Katahdins, Dorpers, and St. Croix, and not in that particular order. And then Royal Whites. But yeah, I really enjoy this here. So I was asked how can I start a flock? How do I know how to start and all that good stuff? That's a video I'm probably gonna do next. So to the subscriber that asked me that, thank you for the question, thank you for the comment, and be on the lookout for the video. Again, this is 23 sheep rotational grazing on 5.69 acres. And really, we don't use the 5.69 acres. If we really want to be technical, at least here in my property, we're about 4 3/4 of an acre where we're rotating this sheep, and each paddock gets about 60 days worth of rest depending on the season. To those that have any doubt, I welcome them to the archive of videos that I've had, where every time I move them, I upload a video. You can see the sequences of video, count the days, and you will see that that we're not lying here. We're not lying here. In fact, let me show you something real quick. Okay, I figured I'll give you a better visualization of what I'm talking about, okay? So for example, they were in this enclosed area, this enclosed area, which is almost 4 acres, 47 days, okay? They started in that corner. They moved all the way to that last tree. That was 30 days. They were then on that corner 3 days, 3 days. That's 6, that's 36. Plus 1 day here, that's 37. Plus 37 plus 3, that's 40. 43. 46 days, I'm sorry. And they just got out of here. You see the difference? 46 days. And we're not even gonna utilize this, okay? Okay, I want you to notice where I just mowed there. All this I'm getting ready to mow. And they didn't even utilize that, okay? So it's just so you can have an idea of what we're talking about here. 11,000 square feet, and it's doable. 2 to 3 days, depending on forage varieties, and that's it. The reason I'm gonna mow this here, since we're not gonna graze here for another month, I just want to have a uniform growth with this here, okay? So just so you have an idea. And now they're over there for 3 more days. So 47 days plus 3, that's 50, plus 4 on the other side of the fence, past that evergreen over there. That's 53, plus on the other side of this fence, it takes them 4 days to get up there. And then they're gonna make it into the orchard. And in the orchard, there's 2 paddocks in there, so that's 6 days. And then behind that back fence back there, there's 2 paddocks, that's another 6 days. And then we bring him back to the corner here, and the rotation starts again. So you can see how much rest. You can actually have. Sometimes we get this idea that you need all this acreage to raise animals. But in reality, if you just break it down and create a strategy and start small, right? Because you're not going to put 20 something animals on 5 acres if your land cannot support it. But if you start one season, say with 5 or 6 sheep, or maybe 10 sheep on 5 acres, man, by the next season, you're going to be golden. You're going to be golden. Yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know in the comment If you're running sheep, what breed are you running? How many acres? What your system? I'm always looking to learn from everybody. I like to implement a little bit of everybody into my strategy, into my technique. I learned from the shepherdess. I learned from Jason Birchfield. I learned from all of his people, from Greg Judy. I learned from all of them. I take stuff from all of them. So obviously they're the more famous one, but if you put your suggestions in the comment, I'll take stuff from you as well. But anyway, that's it for now. We're signing out. God bless every single one of you. We're out.